everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Texans coming in at 4-2, going up against the Broncos, who come in at 3-3. With that, let's get on out to Houston. We're standing by as our commentary team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Here we go. 3-19. Watching that body.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler surveying the field. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They run. Anderson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Andre Howell, the one to bring him down. The offensive lineup now, and the guy we highlight, Emmanuel Sanders.
You can use him in any spot as a wide receiver. In the slot, out wide. It doesn't matter. He just makes plays.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Again, Anderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down with Lynch. And this is, there he goes, left side. Picked, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TV. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Shift together here from the D-line. After the interception, here's Lynch. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Screen play, Anderson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
From midfield now, here's Lynch. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down. The defensive crew for the Texans. Here's a look.
Jadeveon Clowney was the #1 pick in the NFL draft, and it was with good reason. An absolute athletic freak. Now he's trying to add consistency to his game.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And ready for 3rd and 6. Defense showing blitz. Now it's Lynch. Got a man. He finds Sanders. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
We have seen this before, and we've known coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Osweiler. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
Brandon Marshall, no, not the wide receiver, a quality linebacker who can cover very well.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Osweiler underneath for Miller. 23 yards on the play. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
Emmanuel Sanders, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Now Osweiler on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Green, 39. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Now Osweiler on second down. Dumps it complete to Miller. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, it's Osweiler finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Osweiler will throw again. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
All right, here we go.
Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again is Osweiler. He finds Hopkins complete. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Now it's Osweiler. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Throwing again, Osweiler. He's got time. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Again, Osweiler. And he comes back with one complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Gun.
They'll try and throw for it with Osweiler. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 10 now. Osweiler. This will be caught inside the 10. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
So the chains are on their sides. It's first, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From midfield now, here's Lynch. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
To throw is Lynch. He goes underneath for Anderson. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 3rd down, Lynch. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.